lock it.
4:30. Ben Ann, why are you here this morning?
The hot chocolate. That's the only reason I'm going up here. Oh shit, I need to pay. Do you think you pay on a Sunday?
Have you got a blue badge?
Get blue everything else. Luna. So nice, isn't it? See that? It's just... If I left that at home, I wouldn't come up here. So good. Stay. Stay.
Is that our favourite?
Yeah. Chicken and mackerel fillets, but I wasn't putting that in my rucksack. Yeah.
So Robyn, we've reached the top. Ben Ann, what's your thoughts on that hike?
Do you know, it actually wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. The last time I came up here, I struggled and I thought, what the hell have I done? But I don't know, I felt all right today. Maybe I was going at a wee bit of a slower pace, didn't push it too much, so it's worth it though. I mean, look at this. It's better than being in your bed hungover on a Sunday morning. And I'm not mocking anyone that is, because that was me 2 weekends ago, but I just can't do that. I can't do that when the forecast is good.
So what's that in your flask then? Is that your hot chocolate?
It's my hot chocolate, but I'm not very happy because I went into Aldi last night to buy coconut milk because the best combination is coconut milk and Nutella. That sounds weird, but it's unbelievable. And for some reason they don't sell coconut milk, so it's just standard milk with hot chocolate powder and a bit of Nutella, but it's just not the same. It'll do, but it's not what I was wanting. That was my friend Shona that gave me that combination. Honestly, you need to try it. I don't know what it is, but it's amazing.
Is that a Rangers hat you've got on?
Yes, this is the Lewis and Harris Supporters Club hat. They sent me one down. This is not a sponsored ad. It's just I like wearing it, and it's really warm.
So Robyn, I seen that you met with Michael Moles and Arthur Newman yesterday to get a couple of signed CDs from you. How did that come about?
Yeah, so Michael Moles just, he messaged me on Instagram saying he wanted an album and asked how much they were, and I said, well, luckily they're on a Black Friday sale, so they're £10 down to £8. And he said, would you be able to drop one off for me? And I asked him where he was. So I originally actually didn't think I was going to be able to make it in, but I thought it was not every day Michael Moles asks you for a signed album, so juggled a few things about on Saturday, and I went in and met him, and I thought Arthur Newman might be there because I know they were doing a Q&A in Bathgate that night, and then I walked in and they were both there, and they wanted me to write on the album. I said, he went and got a pen from the reception as well, asked me to sign it. I said, no, I've already signed it. And he was like, no, I want you to write to Michael and to Arthur, aka, what do they call him, David Bowie, because they think he looks like David Bowie. So I wrote that in the album, had a coffee with them, and then we walked down Buchanan Street and had a chat and a good laugh. They're absolutely hilarious, the pair of them. It was so nice to meet them, because that was obviously the era I grew up with, was the Dick Advocaat era. So they were my heroes, I suppose, in Rangers. So it's quite surreal sitting having a coffee with them. It was nice.
And they were just nice, as
Totally,
nice as you thought they would be.
totally genuine. Funnier than I thought they would be. I thought there would be a bit of a language barrier, but no, not at all. They speak better English than me, so there was no issue there at all. Very nice guys, and it was so nice of them to support my album as well, because it genuinely felt like that was what they were doing as well, because they were saying they were impressed with the fact that I'd recorded everything myself and produced it all. So any support like that is brilliant and really appreciated. So
What makes you get out of bed at 4:30 in the morning to come and do this?
to be honest, if I see a good forecast in Scotland at this time of year, when it's clear blue skies at the weekend, I'll plan my weekend round a hike, like a sunrise hike, because I just think there's nothing better. I mean, it's tough at the time when the alarm goes off, it's not easy, and the drive is quite hard, but once you're up here, I mean, there's nothing better. Doesn't compare to this, to be honest.
So what got you into hill walking? Have you ever hiked anywhere other than Scotland?
Yeah, so I grew up in Arran, obviously, so I was kind of brought up among the hills. My dad had me and my brother up every weekend without fail. And yeah, I just had a love from it, from Arran, and then I went and hiked. The best trip I've done was the Italian Dolomites. I did a 5-day hiking trip there. Did a hike that was hut to hut, so we stayed in mountain huts throughout the week. It was 12 other people from all around the world, so it was amazing. I really want to do something like that again, but to be honest, what you've got on your doorstep in Scotland is every bit as good. It's just we're not guaranteed the weather, so I don't normally hike unless it's clear blue skies. I don't see the point in going up when it's cloudy. There's no enjoyment in that for me at all.
So how did the Rangers songs come about, and how long has it taken you to build the following that you've got now?
So I wrote a song about Rangers during lockdown, so that was like 2020. I just shared it on YouTube for a bit of a laugh, really. It was a bit of a joke. And it probably did, for YouTube, it did go viral. I think it got about 60,000 views or something. And from that, I had loads of people requesting Rangers songs. But back then, I just wasn't quite ready for the negative effect that it was going to have, because I had quite a lot of comments, negative comments, and I just thought, I can't be bothered with this. And ever since then, I've shared like Scottish folk, I've shared my own music, I've shared electronic, I've dabbled in different sounds, and I've enjoyed doing all of that, and I'm glad I've done it that way. And then just last year, I still was getting Rangers songs requested, and eventually I thought, I'll just do another one and see how it goes. And I was more prepared then for the kind of online abuse which was inevitable with Rangers songs. But yeah, I just shared it, and it was popular and people seemed to love it. And then I did another one, and it went on and on from there. So that's kind of how it came about.
So going back to online abuse, how do you deal with that?
I don't really engage in it. I think that's the best way. I mean, I see it all. I read most of the comments. And at the end of the day, you know, if you've seen these people in real life, they wouldn't say it into your face. So, you know, it's just because they're sat behind their phone in their house. And it's inevitable. Like if you share Rangers or Celtic songs online, you're going to get the piss taken out of you. But most of it, I have to say, most of it is positive. I'd say 90% of the stuff is good comments. There's only a few, so it really doesn't affect me that much. It certainly doesn't stop me doing what I'm doing. If anything, it encourages me to do it more. So you're cold.
You started off doing this as a hobby and your love for music. So what's the dream? Is it just to continue doing this as a full-time career?
Yeah. To be honest, I love the content side of it as well. I like creating online videos. I like being able to share with as many people as possible, because there's not a lot of people go out anymore and listen to music. But I also like the idea of putting on my own shows and gigs, possibly around the world. That would be amazing. But the ultimate dream, of course, is to sing on the halfway line at Ibrox. That's always been the dream.